my god, why are you in a furry costume?
I promise you.
I'm not gonna notice, huh? Why are you increasing them? Why? Do you want to face it?
I can only imagine how good it feels to avoid playing your dog shit.
Carry on, please. Carry on. You're allowed one boob increase. I said he could increase the game, but I did not realize he was gonna do it. Thought he was done. Messages from beyond. I'm gonna check that out. Oh dear. We went from wholesome and silly to
It's time to make payday angry.
oh my god, why are you in a furry costume?
No, this isn't a fursuit.
What are you talking about? This is my high-level armor. Come on, quit
Nope, I'm not gonna
being
say
jealous.
anything.
It's unbecoming. Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest furry indoctrination sandbox where you smack really big monsters for 100 hours and somehow don't get bored of it. It's David and Goliath if David drugged Goliath and brought him back to his special dungeon. It's my favorite.
Okay. What did he say? Why is he? Wait. Why? Why the king from the beast from Beauty and the Beast?
Franchise where you can turn an endangered animal into a fur coat, and it's the fork in the road that either leads.
Did you just show Zosia and then show Arkveld's armor?
To becoming a furry or Cabela's. But for me, it's just another fine addition to my collection of games where I kill things.
Why is he wearing nothing? How is he wearing? Wait, no, he has mods. He's a little.
In fact, this game is so much fun, I didn't have to use mods. I mean, but you know, besides a couple of quality of life things, but they're just some small front end tweaks. I promise you, you're not even gonna.
I'm not gonna notice, huh? Alright.
To notice them. I mean, when our blacksmith looks like this,
I don't even need to use
Wood.
mods.
what I do need is for this entire story to fuck off right now. I'll tell you what's really wild.
The boy did not add. He did kind of detract from the story a bit.
Tutorial is 8 hours long and they call it the main story. They put in so many cutscenes and walk-alongs that I kept forgetting what the dodge button was between fights. I go from ODing on dopamine in the fights to going cold turkey in the cutscenes. These cutscenes are like dopamine detoxes. Get that annoying little shit out of my face. I get that the story is supposed to build up all these fights and give you more of a reason to want to hunt the monsters, but you misunderstand me, Capcom. I already have a reason. I want to turn that gangly bitch into a mink coat. I love
it. It's Joe Cat's one side of the spectrum and Fleek's the other side of the spectrum. It's oh, what did you have a badass time and like hunting stuff, and then there's Fleek. I want to have a fair coat.
I need to know who they are, where they come from, or why they're here. I need to know if killing them will help me make my greatsword even greater. The only motivation this is giving me is to skip the cutscenes until I see a big old monster show up. Like those monsters right there. God damn.
Why are you increasing them? Why? They're already big. Why are you increasing them? I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Those big naturals. What is that, tungsten steel? Luckily, once the main story is done, they just let.
Why are you increasing your own?
Just smack the fucking monsters. But before we get into fucking monsters, let's talk about stalking monsters. Wilds is way more actiony and streamlined than the previous entries. In previous games, just to find these bastards, you would have to interview the chicken's family, past lovers, you'd have to find piles of shit and take a little nibble and go, he's within 100 meters of here. I know it. Tonight's the night, and it's gonna keep happening again and again and again. Oh shit, there he is. Only to have to repeat this.
Oh shit, there he is.
All over again 10 minutes later because the bastard rolled away mid-fight. I thought I was getting an animal cruelty simulator, and instead I got a shitty serial killer.
We see that he likes to slay rather than lay.
Getting his daily cardio simulator. PETA shouldn't be mad about this game. I think this is more the fat activist jurisdiction. Whereas in Wilds, you load in, hop on the bird, turn on autopilot, go take a dump, come back, and there's the frog staring you down deviously.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Now Now when he runs, I'm tracking that bitch on Find My Fursuit. We're one game away from not even showing up to the battlefield anymore and just drone striking these bastards. I get it now, new Assassin's Creed fans. Letting the game play itself is way better than me playing it. I can only imagine how good it feels to avoid playing your dog shit game. But for now, we still gotta mince.
Based.
With that
Carry on,
said,
Fleek,
the
carry
combat's
on.
Fantastic. No matter what
You're allowed one
you
boob
use.
increase.
The flow is stupendous. The new aiming feature gives me a snowball's chance in hell at reaching these toll monsters' taints. And I don't even think a single franchise out there has as impactful hits as Monster Hunter does. When you're smacking them, the scales come off, tails come off. You're shaving them like one of those meat tornadoes at the kebab places. Except instead of questionable meat-like compounds, you're shaving off a little Gucci, a little Cucinelli, a little Prada, a little Tom Ford. I'm shaving off this drip by the fistful. And I know I said any weapon is fun, but you should know by now not to listen to me. There's only one weapon that will allow you through the pearly gates, and that's the Great Sword. Some people will say there's no
I do really love the Great Sword.
need to go all in because you can just bring a second weapon, and they're right. You do get a second weapon. Another Great Sword. Shut up and go get Gemma to make you a Cosby sword to go with your regular sword. Gunlance users are out here struggling on monsters as simple as the flaming cocks. Can you imagine that? Great Sword havers can't. The Great Sword's all about smacking the shit out of a monster as hard as you can, as slowly as you can, while taking the absolute most damage you can. Make no mistake about it, choosing the Great Sword is choosing to take a hurtin'. I'm out here popping mega potions like Percocets. Can't feel a fuck to
I will say I get hit way more with my my heavy.
give. I am him. That's very different from the Gunlance user strategy of the best offenses getting killed immediately and letting your friend beat the boss for you. Humble opinion here.
I have noticed that a lot of Gunlance players just die. What is going on?
But Gunlance users should be put up against a wall and showered with shampoo and body wash. Get that sweaty shit out of here. Did you know that 9 out of 10 Gunlance users are furries? That stat just came.
I don't think that's true.
Now, go look it up. The Great Sword has hit, block, and parry. What more do you need? But with great power comes great responsibility. Parrying ain't easy. You have to start your parry 7 years beforehand and then hope it lines up with him being 3 feet away from you in the middle of an attack. Timing is essential. When their back is turned on you, not yet. When they just started their attack, not yet. When your wife starts banging the neighbor, not yet. It's all about that perfect moment. When Listen, if you can't get the parry down, just go find a Great Sword user who did get it down that'll carry you until Capcom servers take a shit. Now, with all that being said, weapons are only half the battle. The other half is fucking up explosive barrel tosses or using the environment against the monsters. And the environment can be any number of things. You can pull a cliff down on a frog, you can lure him into a vine trap. Hell, sometimes a hawk will come down to double team that cock. Except you shouldn't double team him. I'll tell you what you should do. You should remove yourself from the situation and take a little inspiration from Mike Vick's playbook. That's right, start taking bets. Who's gonna win, the hawk or the cock? This is a God-given side hustle laid.
I love that he just like weaves in like calling out people and stuff. Hi, a cookie.
Upon your feet. Are you an entrepreneur or not? If you
Entrepreneur or not?
Don't start charging
Do you want the visit?
matinees and running Facebook ads for it.
Where are your boobs?
You just don't want a Lamborghini, do you, Bill? Profit, profit, profit. Then go use that money to craft more.
I said he could increase the boobs. I did not realize he was gonna do it. Thought he was done.
More weapons. I just crafted a heavy bowgun. I don't like heavy bowguns. I would never even fucking touch a heavy bowgun. I just wanted to see the blacksmith again. That's business. As far as what armor should use, just craft whichever fursuit matches your fursona. Listen, pimps, I gotta admit something to you. This whole time I was in fact using mods. And not just the quality of life mods I told you about. I admit I used mods to make the heavies heavier. I know. You probably didn't even notice, but I had to
Everyone noticed. Fleek, your mother noticed. She called. She's saying it's time to stop. It's time to go home.
confess. I had to confess before I showed you this last mod. I've gone too far, damn it. Too far!
Who says?
Hey, Yeah, I think you get. I think you wait a few. Moving on. Don't say a thing, chat.
All right, I'm out, Boka. Thank you for the weirdness. I appreciate it.
It's not my fault! It's not my fault. It's not my fault. God damn it, Fleek. Anyways, for you, YouTube, and goodbye.